Hey guys, Tartnavy here, and welcome to the Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke. We're just going to get fired and get started, and I'm going to choose her here. What's your name? We are going to pop down Tartan. Now, before I begin, I'm just going to start by explaining the rules, basically, of what a Nuzlocke is. So what it will be is one catch per route. Now, I understand that Pokemon Shield does introduce you see the Pokemon as they pop up. So, but we're going to play it by eye and just go with, it's going to be the first Pokemon we see that pops up in the field, and we go for that one. That's our encounter. Rules basically follow through. Any Pokemon that faints is dead for the rest of the game. So hopefully that doesn't happen too much. And yeah, I'm not missing any, important details here. So we're just going to get fired in. Let's go. I didn't realise I should have probably turned off everyone popping up on the side, but oh well. There we go, just doing what basic 10-year-olds do nowadays, sit on our phone. Okay, hello. Oh, that's your flash new phone, Tartan. Were you watching Lee's exhibition match on it, but you can't cheer him on, your hands full. You know, the only way to properly cheer up Lee would be with his famous Charizard pose. And then there's the best Pokemon just sitting there with Hop. Hop, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came on over to get Tartan. Never mind watching the match now. I've got it recording at home anyway. I record all of my brother's matches. Come with me, Tartan. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. Now I've got to run. See you at mine later. He almost forgot his Wooloo. Okay, so let's put away our phone and our sleeping Munchlax. There we go. Let's go see what Mum has to say first. Running off in that state, Tartan, didn't Hop say you should bring your bag? I last saw in your room, and don't forget to grab a hat for the weather. You know, typical Scottish weather. Our bedroom's this way, look at that. All set up. Now the best thing I loved about Pokemon Sword and Shield was the fact that it shows off your Switch that you use. So see the Switch that you start the game out on, no matter what Joy-Cons you put in the game, it shows it right there. So mine's is the Eevee and Pikachu edition. It shows you right there. Next to a little Eevee plush, which I thought was pretty cute, considering the channel's name. So there's our big old bag. And our big old bee. Or birdie. Fix the hair and let's go. So we've played the game before, so we know how to play it. Obviously the start is quite long, but it's better you guys see it from the start. Haha, have a look at you, Tartan. That old bag looks like you could pull it. It looks like it could pull you over. At least we know that that should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. Now Wooloo's just casually ramming itself into the gates. A Wooloo? But what's it doing there? Hey you silly Wooloo, I see what you're up to, don't go using tackle on the fencing. Now you listen, no going past that fence, no. Everyone knows that there's a scary Pokemon living in the submarine field. I almost said. Meh. Now that that's taken care of, how about it Tartan, let's race. Bet I can make it to my house first. What, with you lugging about a big old bag? You'll notice how the Wooloo didn't really listen to him as soon as he said that, and it went right into the gate. I just love Wooloo. Mum, is he here? There you are at last, Hop. Oh, and you brought along Tartan. Hello, dear. Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in the cupboard? He's still not here yet. For the 100th time, honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station in Wedgehurst. Then that's where I'm going. He's no Lee, it's hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Oh, will you? Yes, that's probably for the best. You've got to come with me, Tartan. You've still not met my big bro, right? You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. I'll wait for you out on the route. So let's go get. Let's get a move on. Only remember, Tartan, wild Pokemon can come out of nowhere if you walk through patches of tall grass. I've got Really with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course, but not you, Tartan, so we'll stay clear of tall grass as we go. My little bodyguard there, just making sure I don't walk into the grass. Thanks, Hop. Hello Wedgehurst, your champion Leon is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. As our unbeatable champion Leon, you and Charizard are the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from a battle, then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it, we've all been working on our battle skills just like you taught us to, Lee. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Too true that Charizard is blazingly strong, but other Pokemon can be strong as well. That is why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Galar trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world. Lee. Hop. So my #1 fan in the whole world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly 1.25 inches since the last time I saw you. Bingo, that's the sort of sharp eye that has kept you undefeated for so long, Ellie. And these bright eyes over here, I've got it, you must be Tartan, am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion and a massive Charizard fan too. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Come on Lee, you and Tartan, and you Tartan, bet I can beat both of you back home. That Hop, always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Well everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. Bit running animation though. Come on Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You brought Tartan and me Pokemon. You did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. So looking over the starters, I have thought about it long and hard. Go on, pick your first. I've already got my Lulu after all. So as much as I love like all the starters, we're going to go with Scorbunny, because that's how I chose my sword playthrough. Scorbunny's fire type is filled to bursting with fiery passion. You're set on the fire type Pokemon Scorbunny. Yes, we are, and like every Nuzlocke, we are going to give him a nickname. So, let's see, what will we call him? What will we call our first Pokemon? Let's have a think. So, I enjoy, like, I'm just going to add him to the thumbnail real quick. There we go. Just plop him down there. So, I enjoy, like, naming my Pokemon after, like, kind of stupid names. So, we're gonna go with Waffle. I've just spelled Waffle wrong. Waffle. Screw it, it's cute enough. So it'll be Scorbunny for you, nice one. Then I'll go with Grookey, you're mine. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I will be doing some serious training. Make friends with the Holy. I bet you will be, Hop. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and Tartan. So the two of you can battle and train and grow stronger together to try and reach me. Mr. No Friends. Sobble, no friends. And you'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but real strong and real kind too. Charizard's going to have him for dinner. Alright, enough of all this trainer nonsense for one night. Dinner's ready, children. Bring along your Pokemon and let's all eat. The next day, you spent the whole night with that new Pokemon of yours, right, Hop? You two getting on alright, understanding one another, maybe even build up a bit of love. That's not okay. Of course I have, Lee. Tartan's made fast friends with her Scorbunny too. And listen up, new trainers believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday you might even be worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking at her for, Lee? I'm the one who will be coming to challenge you. If you think Tartan might be able to challenge you, then I guess she's my first rival. But I'm not planning on losing to her and miss out on the chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Hobby trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first rate in battle too. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend if she's up for it. What do you say, willing to take What do you say, willing and ready to take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? Yes. Believe in your partner Pokemon and care for them too with all of your heart. Do these two things and I'm certain you will learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. And more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. Wow, okay. Looks like everyone's on board, Pokemon and trainers alike, let's do this. I've watched every match that Lee's ever had, I've read every book and magazine he's left behind at home too. I know exactly what to do in order to win. Our first battle. Let's hope we don't have a first death. That's gonna hurt. Having to beat up one of my favourite Pokemon. I remember when this game like first came out, I probably played it at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like off the next day, made sure I was definitely off work for like my 4 days off and sat and played it. I did really enjoy the game. So we've learned Ember already, which is good. I do like this bit, like we kind of added in. But I found it got really repetitive like throughout the full game because he kept cutting in saying the same stuff, like, you know, super effective attacks, haha. But it's cool how they show, like, you know, Lee in the background, and yeah, it was this, like, they kept showing like this all the way through the game. Let's just put that in there. There we go. And we didn't lose Waffle. That's a good start. What we'll do is I will get down to hopefully catching our first Pokemon as well. Well, that was a shock. Guess I know why now. Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to let out Charizard and join in all the fun. Good effort out there, Scorbunny. Why don't I get you all sorted? And Tartan, you've got some real promise. In fact, I've got a favour to ask you. Be a real rival to Hop, would you? Push him and make the both of you stronger. I already want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me in battle now, Lee, so come on, you've got to let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You join the gym challenge. You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region, not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother. If that's really what you want to do, you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon, especially your friend Tartan. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokédex. A trainer's Pokédex helps them learn a lot of things about all the Pokemon out there, including their strengths. But it's more than just a collection of data, you know, it's a real record of trainers' love and passion for the Pokemon training. We get it, Pokédexes, and we're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, Tartan. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to become the next champion, so complete a simple Pokédex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You'd probably better go tell your mum that we're heading out though. So we need to trail all the way back right here. Did you hear that just now? So the gate's been busted open by the Wooloo. Nobody's supposed to go in there. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once and she came back in a real state. And that was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterwards. Tartan, what do you say? We've got to save it. Right, even if we're not supposed to, this is the kind of scene we simply have to do with what's needed. Hope you're ready for anything because we're going in Tartan. Now, I'm sure we don't have our Pokeballs yet. Yeah, we don't. So the Nuzlocke really can't start until we do get our Pokeballs, so let's just go in and try and save the Wooloo first. So what we'll do is we'll come back and get the encounter here, because obviously we can't get it yet. This is just really part of the story that we have to do first. That Wooloo, where do you think it got off to? The fog is really coming on thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. So let's go find the Wooloo. This obviously doesn't count as our encounter. We'll run away for it now. Just so we can get through this bit quickly and actually get the Nuzlocke started. I did think that bit was pretty cool though. Although Zacian was really creepy the way he came out of the fog and the shield version, sword version, yeah, the sword version. But the music was pretty cool for the legendary dogs. It's best we get the Nuzlocke done for this and then the DLC comes out and I can put that up as well. Don't know if I'll continue the Nuzlocke or not for that one. I just healed my Scorbunny, I didn't have any damage done. That Wooloo might be in real trouble. Let's go get the Wooloo. Genuinely didn't think the character was going to move there. So leave a comment below who you prefer, like Zacian or Zamazenta. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. I think I get why this place is off limits. Zamazenta, which is the legendary of this game. I do prefer, like, Zacian. But Zamazenta didn't look as creepy as Zacian did. Like, in this game. Oh, what a noisy chair. I've seen people like on YouTube and stuff do like hacks where they've actually killed this Zamazenta or the Zacian. It's pretty impressive, to be honest. So obviously we can't do anything here to Zamazenta. Lee, how did you manage to find your way in here? Your pants with directions, you always get lost. That's nice to hear from the little brow who had me worried sick. We went ages in you two and you never showed. Of course I came looking for both of you. Where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. Charizard's got it in his hands, ready to eat. The little chap's just fine, though all of you had fainted by the time I found you here. You know this place is out of bounds, but it took courage to come in here all the same, and I understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. And at least Wooloo is alright. Yeah, Tartan. I thought we'd had it when that weird fog started rolling and that mad Pokemon attacked. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokemon? What are you talking about, Hop? It seemed loads stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen, and it just had this sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it. I mean, really, they seemed to pass right through it. Your moves passed right through it. So the fearsome Pokemon they say live in the slumbering world. Are they actual illusions or something? Go get strong enough and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll be alright now, and I'm here with you. Even if we did get an earful from me, what an experience, and this will be a pretty fine first page for the tale of my legend. Sure. Don't forget to tell your mum we're off to Wedgehurst now. She'll go spare if you leave without a word, even worse than we just did. You know what, I love like the slang they have, like the UK slang. Like that's the same we use in like Scotland quite a lot, is like they'll go spare. Well now, isn't Scorbunny just a sweetheart? And yes, I heard from young Leon, I'm glad someone bothered to tell me. Off to Wedgehurst, aren't you? Here you are, a bit of pocket money for your journey. Buy yourself a little something at the Pokemon Center, maybe potions or something. Remember, Scorbunny will battle to the very end for you. Don't go pushing the poor dear too hard. And you, Scorbunny, look after my little tartan. Come home to rest anytime you need, and after all, east or west, home is best. Wow. Right, so hopefully we should have Pokeballs now, no? Yeah, we do, so we can get our encounter. And then we will stop there. Look at a little Wooloo in the back, jumping for joy. So, it would be the first thing that pops up, and Pop wants to talk to us some more. So the first thing that popped up there was the little squirrel, so we'll need to go for that. Here we go, this is quite the big step, you know, my first step towards becoming the champion. Guess up I will train up my Grookey a bit by having it battle against Pokemon in the tall grass. You should get yourself to the building with the purple roof and the great red and white ball. Mark out front. That's the Pokemon Research Lab. Wait. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so the first thing we have to catch is this, so that's our first encounter. It's a Scorbit. So we'll weaken it and throw a Pokeball at it. And it's a credit. Volley it in the face. Man, I was kind of hoping for like a Wooloo for my first encounter. Reset. I wonder if I can throw the Pokeball, I don't know. Ouch! Let's not. Please, I'd rather not die from like the first like, I don't know, 28 minutes of my playthrough. Stay in the ball. Thank you. Out of all the encounters we could have had, we got this guy. It's like one of my least favourite designs of like this generation. But oh well. Hopefully it'll be a powerhouse. So we're going to call her Peanut because they like nuts. This is when my spelling's really bad. Yeah, I was right. I think I'm right. Screw it. We have Peanut. So let's just add Peanut to the roster really quick. There we go. We now have Scorbit. Man, there's like Rookidee and everything we could have had. See if there's a Wooloo around here. I'm gonna be pissed. Ah! No way. We could have had the Wooloo. That sucks. There's that Charizard. We'll go and get our Pokedex, then we'll go and get our encounter around other fields, and then we will stop there. Well done, you've reached the goal and managed to find the Pokemon Lab. The Pokemon Research Lab. You did far sight better than I did my first time. I'm hopeless with directions. See how your whole world's already grown? All thanks to having Pokemon with you. I know I'm sure glad I've got Charizard with me to keep me from getting lost all the time. Now in we go. Rawr. I've got to give it to Professor Magnolia. Everything in here looks fascinating. There's the best boy. I was disappointed with Yamper's evolution. What is today, Leon? Looking for info on another never before seen super strong Pokemon. I wish you would stop with these outlandish requests. Good to see you too, Yamper. Yamper here is our real champ when it comes to helping you find your way around. He came to our rescue plenty of times back in the day when I got lost on the road. Oh yeah, and this is his trainer, Sonia. What can I say about Sonia? Well, I like the way she cooks. She makes food that you can gobble down in a flash. What kind of introduction is that? Did you forget we were rivals during our gym challenge? It wasn't just Yamper helping you out, I did too. Anyway, nice to meet you. Name's Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant. This is Tartan. She's a new Pokemon trainer. Set on her path, on the right path, would you? Set her on the right path. Seen the anime that just came out as well. Like that Yamper is such like a little brat. What does he think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds. It's no wonder he gets lost all the time. Oh, looks like you've got a Rotom phone. Hey there, Rotom. Rotom phones are handy little things, aren't they? They've got a map and navigation tool. That said, Leon still gets lost, so... Oh, sorry, so tell me, do you know a lot about Pokemon? You bet. Well said. In that case, I'll make it so that you can use the Pokédex on your Rotom phone. And we've got the Pokédex. Just so you know, that Pokédex is a gift from my Gran. Could you let Gran know that you've received the Pokédex? She lives in the house along Route 2. So, we'll go and get her an encounter for Route 2. Hey there trainer, sorry to stop you. You just left the Pokemon lab, that means you must have just got a Pokédex, yeah? I love taking new trainers and giving them unusual stuff. That doesn't seem dodgy. But thanks for the potion. And we know how potions work. Knowledge is power. Pretty sure that's a Spider-Man quote. No, it's with great power comes great responsibility. Never mind. It's a good idea to talk to lots of people and read everything you can on your journey. Now please go away, strange man. Right, let's go get our next encounter. Yeah, we do have another cutscene. At least it's not as bad as like X and Y. Every 2 seconds was a cutscene. Then it's time to meet lots of different Pokemon and start building up a strong team, but battling strong Pokemon in the wild can leave your team in a bad way, not to mention what battling another trainer can do. Luckily you've got Pokemon centers. Luckier yet, they're dead easy to spot. They look the same wherever you go. Come on Tartan, bet you've never been inside one. You want a bet? Level with me Tartan, is this your first time in the Pokemon Center? Of course not. And I don't think you need me to tell you what you already know. If you two kids are Pokemon trainers, you might want to buy some potions before you head out. Cheers! I'm already good though. I'm heading to Route 2 Tartan, come find me, maybe when you're done here. What we're going to do is not buy potions. Well, I suppose we better buy potions if it's going to be a Nuzlocke. We will buy 10 potions. Yes. Oh wait, I can't buy Pokeballs. Oh, can you send them? No, okay. Better heal up because I kind of knocked Peanut for 6 when I was trying to capture her. Right, let's go get our second encounter, hopefully. Oh, Hop, would you just leave me alone? I've been thinking, if you're a Pokemon trainer now, you want to try your hand at the gym challenge, right? Gym challenge, mate. Mate. The annual competition where trainers can battle it out, right to challenge a champion, but the trick is that you've got to be endorsed if you want to take part, and Lee doesn't seem to think I'm up to snuff. So I'm thinking I ought to talk to the professor and see if she can help. you've got to take part 2. Proper rival is just the thing every trainer needs to keep growing stronger. After all, keeps you motivated, right? Professor's house is way down at the end of Route 2, so let's head there and give our teams a chance to train up a bit along the way. Let me catch my next Pokemon. Leave me alone, Hop. This is a Nuzlocke challenge, not a Talk Lock challenge. A cutscene lock challenge. Oh. Yes. Alright, Tartan, it's time we filled in our teams a bit. You're telling me. You need to catch Pokemon if you've got any hope of filling that Pokedex. Lee, where did you come from? Oh, look at you, little Tartan, you've already caught one of your own. I'll give you Pokeballs, did she? I'll give you some more Pokeballs. In return, I'll ask that you catch plenty of Pokemon. The Pokemon around here seem easy to catch, almost like they're itching to join some trainers' teams, wouldn't you say? I can't even remember what I seen there was the first Pokemon. I'll be honest. Let's, I'm pretty sure it was a Rookidee. Obviously you can't catch the same Pokemon that you've caught before, so if it was a Squovit, then tough. Okay, let's see. It was a Rookidee, right? I only need the best thing. Oh, my least favourite Pokemon. I guess our encounter's a Blipbug then. Let's throw a Pokeball at it. I don't even know what to call this then. Boom. Try to think while I'm catching it. See if we've got like food. We'll name it after like food groups. Flip up. We'll call her Candy Corn, I guess. Actually, I don't know. I want to think of a useless name. It wasn't a ladybug, so we'll call her Pocky. No, try to think, man. Coming up with nicknames on the spot is like really hard. I'm just trying to think of like a horrible food I don't like. We'll call her Pepper. Or Paprika. There we go. I don't like spicy food. Paprika. And there we go. So I'm going to stop the episode there, guys. I'm looking forward to doing this Nuzlocke, as much as it's probably going to pain me. But thanks for coming along, and I will have the next episode out tomorrow. So I'll see you all later, and if you want to join the Tartan Army, please give a like and subscribe to the channel. Bye!